Hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from group AS120325, and today we want to talk about our topic, which is renewable energy sources. So, before we start, let me introduce our group. Um, I am LYANA binti RUDY, and we have my friend NURFARAH HUDA binti MANSOR, SITI SOLEHA binti MOHAMED SATAR, and INTAN FARISHA binti SHARIMAN. Okay, so the first part is we go to the introduction. As we know, energy is essential for the existence of mankind. We obtain energy from two different sources, which is we have renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. But today we will discuss about the renewable energy sources. Renewable energy refer to all those limitless energy sources present in nature, such as the sun, the wind, and the force of water. These energy sources are present in nature and are naturally replenished. That's why they are never run out. Okay, so next we go to significant renewable energy. Renewable energy can help the environment. One of the primary reasons for the significance of renewable energy lies in environmentally sustainable nature. Unlike fossil fuel, renewable sources such as solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power generate electricity with minimal or no greenhouse gas emission. Second, the other point is reducing climate change. The use of renewable plays an important role in reducing climate change by reducing dependence on fossil fuel. The transition to clean energy helps reduce carbon dioxide emission, which is a major contributor to global warming and promotes. The other significant is economical opportunities. The industry for renewable energy is now a major contributor to economic expansion. Investment in renewable technology support in the growth of a sustainable green economy, fostering innovation and creating jobs. The manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and research and development sector are all included in the renewable energy industry. Last but not least, the other significant renewable energy source is reduce the use of non-renewable energy. Renewable energy sources are many and varied. The global distribution of solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, and biomass providing opportunity to diversity energy production and reduce dependence on non-renewable energy.
So, what is electricity and magnetism? Electricity is the presence and the motion of charged particles. Electricity is often described as static, which is at rest, or dynamic, which is motion. In electricity, there's conductors and insulators. Conductors is materials or substances that allow electricity to flow through them, whereas insulators materials or substances does not allow any electricity to flow through them. Magnetism refers to the force which the magnet exert when they attract or repel each other. Magnetism is caused by the motion of the charge. Electricity can exist without magnetism, but magnetism cannot exist without electricity. Next, what are the differences between electricity and magnetism? Electricity is movement of electron or electric charge. Meanwhile, magnetism is an interaction between moving charge. Electricity has invisible force occurs due to electric charge. Magnetism is created when electric charges begins to move or change. Electric monopole exists either negative or positive charge. Meanwhile, magneticity doesn't have monopoles. This is because magnetic flux is generated from magnetic materials which has closed loop. Electricity is used in lighting, heating, electronic, etc. Meanwhile, example of magnetism, that is magnet is used on the door of the refrigerator.
For the next slide is exploration of application. The real using is hydropower. What is hydropower? Hydropower is a power that is generated from moving water, for example, river and waterfalls. For your knowledge, using a dam or river to generate electricity does not use any limited resource. When water is full, it can produce energy. This energy can be used to create all these slides. Allow me to explain how hydropower works. This is what we call a dam. The water will be stored at the reservoir. The turbine is turned by the force of the boiling water, and next the generator is turned by the turbine and produces electricity. And finally, the electricity is exported to the grid. We will give an example of real-world implementation. For example, in China. China has a vast network of river and abundant water resources. China also leads the world in the hydroelectric energy production. The three Toss dams that are located at China is the largest hydropower station in the world. This also is a prime example of China's commitment to harnessing the power of water for electricity generation.
Here are potential benefits of hydroelectric, which are renewable source, efficient and reduce their dependence on non-renewable sources. First, one of the main advantages of hydro energy is that water is nearly everywhere and can be used to generate electricity without reducing its quantity. 2. Hydroelectric is more efficient as modern hydro turbines are capable of converting up to 19% of available energy into electricity. Last but not least, hydropower can reduce their dependence on non-renewable energy, which beneficial for environment as it does not use fossil fuel. You might be wondering, is there any challenges for hydroelectrics? Here's some challenges for the hydroelectric that need to be faced. One of them is ecological effect. It can damage to the surrounding environment and ecosystem. Most hydroelectric power plants require the construction of the dam, which will result in the destruction of the surrounding habitats. For example, the construction of the water dams may affect the migrations and movement of aquatic organisms. Some villages might need to be emptied and sunk to construct a dam. Next, a large water reservoir is required. Although water is an unlimited resource, the conditions necessary to build a dam are limited. Locations to build a dam must have a large amount of reservoir. Last but not least, construction of the dam itself took a high amount of investment. Although they not cost much to operate, the time it takes for a dam to pay for itself can vary widely. Here's some future development and innovations. First, we have flow-head hydropower. It is generate hydroelectric power in the situations where the water heat is less than 20 meters, known as hydraulic heat. It is offered a sustainable energy source with a little effect on the environment. As an example, we have run of river hydropower and tidal power. Second, we have pump storage hydropower, which is hydroelectric energy storage. It is two water reservoirs arranged to generate electricity at the different elevations. When the sun is setting, electricity is in high supply, so the water is pumped up to the higher elevations reservoir. When the sun goes down and the wind stops blowing, water is released back to the lower reservoir. Last but not least, we have materials and manufacturing. Hydropower applications include independent sensor, aerations, and cooling channel. Additive and hybrid manufacturing method could reduce the cost to create a complex and customizable design for the fish pathway, screens and aeration device, and other environmental mitigations.
In conclusion, renewable energy is a key pillar in the global effort for a sustainable energy future. Various challenges faced and various research done to protect the environment so that the world can control drastic climate change. The journey towards a more sustainable world is a shared responsibility, and the continued investment of renewable energy is an essential element in realizing this vision.